your hand. Give yourself a chance.
This is the Make a Move show. Here is your host, John Carlson.
Hello, and hello. This is the Basketball Show with the best of all flows and the podcast where you talk back.
Me, I'll talk.
And speaking of talking back,
Sweep itty doo dah, sweep itty yay.
Right, the sweep happened. I should have stayed with my original prediction and gone with the Warriors, but
But you didn't.
LeBron was doing so well. I figured he would just keep doing well. But then again, they never told us that his hand was injured. And more on that and lots more WNBA, NCAA news, even some
you finished
fighting
or not.
news. Take it away for the recap, Yasta.
I was right and you were wrong. Warriors swept LeBron and the Cavs. Now we can focus on the WNBA. Back to you, John.
Okay. Yeah, the WNBA is in full swing. About 30% of the way through the season, and the Las Vegas Aces are 1-7, so they did finally win a game. Congratulations to them. Today, coincidentally enough, they faced the Indiana Fever, who has not won a game. So the Indiana Fever is 0-8. So it is possible that they'll come out of this game without a win. It would have been better, I think, if Vegas would have been 0-8 as well. Then it would have been a guarantee that one of them would have had to win this game.
How does that make sense?
Right, I guess my logic is fuzzy. What a finals. I mean, it was over before it started. Didn't even give me a chance to really
savage, unprincipled,
settle in and make
in every way splendid
a podcast for the final game. But, hey, what are we going to do?
Not much now.
Right. It's over. Big news in the league. So Dwayne Casey landed in Detroit yesterday. So they hired him as the head coach, which good for him. I mean, how do you take a team to the playoffs and then get fired, well, I know how, because LeBron is going to Toronto, folks. I know
another one of your predictions. How fun.
Right, but on this I'm actually going to be right. He's going to go to Toronto and basically excuse me, I'm so sorry. I need a sip of my coffee or something. Anyway, he's basically going to promote the NBA as an international organization, league, and be the face of the sport for the world, which he probably already is, but come on, let's be serious here. If you're from Romania, or if you're from, Canada, if you're from Canada, you might admire the dream team from the United States, but you're still rooting for Canada, right? So same thing with LeBron possibly going to Toronto. I mean, you can root for LeBron, but you're still rooting for, the Cleveland Cavs or something. You'd rather root for an international team if you're from Canada. Anyway.
Woof, I feel dizzy.
Right, fuzzy logic. So, in other news here, the Warriors' championship reign continues, and their trophy, the parade. The parade will be today, so catch that on TV.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside.
Dennis Rodman reportedly got a lot of death threats for his trip to North Korea.
They're sending people.
Why is it that when you do something positive for peace or try to promote peace, all these crazies come out of the woodworks and try to hurt you? Whether it's back in the '60s with John Lennon, with even more importantly Martin Luther King Jr. Anybody who says, "Hey, everybody, let's get along," bam, it's over. Okay, that's an old joke, but it's really not a joke. I mean, it's kind of sad. Dennis Rodman going to North Korea, I think he should have been commended for that. And it might be a controversial viewpoint. If so, let me know in the comments. Michael Wilbon says that LeBron's going to the Wizards. Well, Michael Wilbon from Pardon the Interruption show that I'm not sure if it's still on or not. I don't even watch ESPN, but
shocking.
unless there's a game on. But
Too broke to pay attention.
Mike Wilbon says that he's going to the Wizards. And then you got other folks saying that the Lakers are the best option for him. So what I'm saying is there's a whole lot of speculation going on, and none of it seems to be cohesive. You got Houston, you got LA, you got now the Wizards. So I think he's still going to go to the Raptors, and for the reasons I discussed, you can check back on the shows before if you want to hear more about that. In the meantime, speaking of LeBron, he's working on a documentary about the exploitive world of NCAA sports. So, I'm a big fan of LeBron's. He's the greatest ever. But how can you complain about something that brought you to the pinnacle of your success? I mean, just because the NCAA made a bunch of... Well, actually, the NCAA didn't even make money off of LeBron. That even... I can't believe I'm totally forgetting about this. And he didn't even go to college. Why is he discussing this? He didn't even go to college, and yet he's doing a documentary based on the exploitive world of the place that did not exploit him, or was not even able to exploit him.
They would have.
Well, now, right, they're going to say that, exactly. So, but still, he didn't go to the college, so they didn't exploit him. Again, why is he being involved? I don't know. He's political. Speaking of political, I don't really want to get into fight news or anything, but even though I do like mixed martial arts, but CM Punk was destroyed by this nobody, Mike Jackson, who everybody seems to be treating like he's the devil himself because of the way he was clowning on CM Punk when he was in the mount. He could have finished the fight, all this stuff. Anyway, so Colby Covington, CM Punk, way to go, CM Punk. I mean, he really manned up and fought that second fight, even though he probably knew he was going to get beat. Maybe he didn't know. I don't know. The point is, speaking of politics, Colby Covington slamming the belt down, saying he's going to put it on Donald Trump's desk. So what? So what? You can put it right there next to the Stormy Daniels payoff money, right next to the secret communication line to Vladimir Putin, and also next to his hair products. So, the Warriors are stating that the vault is open and a blank check will be written for KD to keep him there. So Kevin Durant, MVP of the finals, great job on him, but I don't know. There's just something about him. He's not a LeBron, and even if he's as talented as LeBron, it's like, okay, he did that whole...
Are you hating?
I just don't know what to say. It's like if you go to play... It's like if Magic Johnson were to have gone and played with Isaiah Thomas because of the time that he lost to the Pistons in the finals. And, say what you want. It's whack. It's really whack. What else do we got going on? Of course, WNBA news. The Connecticut Sun are listed at the top of the power rankings. The Minnesota Lynx are struggling. However, they did happen to celebrate their WNBA championship by having some community service in Washington, D.C. Of course, they didn't go to the White House. I don't even know who would. Brittany Griner is getting her grind on over in at Phoenix Mercury, winning Player of the Week a couple of times there. Tiffany Hayes is also doing really good with the Atlanta Dream. Congratulations to Breanna Stewart's mom. She graduated from college, and the Seattle Storm star got her a car. Wow. I haven't talked to my daughter for 10 years.
You should be getting them a car.
Right. Maybe even a Razor scooter?
Yeesh.
Okay. NCAA news, Villanova is still predicted to be the champion at the end of the next NCAA season. So Vegas is basically predicting that Villanova will win their third out of the four last their
Get
third
it together.
title in the last 4
3
years.
of 4.
Right.
Come on, John.
I'll try. Other than that, I mean, that's the show. Played some basketball yesterday. I got beat by the middle schooler.
Again,
Well,
are
listen,
you okay?
I'm trying to encourage the youth, okay? You know, I could easily go out there and ball, but why? By the way, I see you, Jack Black. I see you, Kevin Hart. I see you guys.
Jack Black is the business.
They did a video out in Venice Beach where they played basketball with CP3 and
CP3.
I don't know. He was in middle school. CP3 blocked him. All of this happened pretty much at the same time that I put it on the Make a Move show, where it actually did happen with no scripting in my real life. That's what we call in the business simultaneous creation. Yes, simultaneous creation. You cannot sue my client because he came up with the idea at the same time and independently of your client. I think I'm losing my mind, so I'm going to go out and work on my body. And
Oh no, you're not okay.
on the next show, we'll have WNBA news, NCAA news. We'll try to work in some other basketball stuff like Summer League. And let me know in the comments what you think of the show. We did update the logo a little bit, trying to make it look pretty. And yeah, you know.
Making improvements. Good.
Right. That's what we're doing. And looks like that's going to be it. Get a quick sip of coffee here. We didn't get a single plane fly overhead. So no register today. What are we at? We're over 12 minutes now, folks. You know, a lot of those other podcasts, they like to go for an hour and stuff. I'm just too lazy. I can't edit an entire hour worth of podcast. And, yeah, no, gotta go. Everybody have yourselves a wonderful day. Tune into the next show. I think it will be about every 2 days will be the frequency continuing, maybe twice a week. Not really sure right now.
Less is more.
Right. Quality over quantity.
Wait, what quality?
Let's keep it moving.